Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Hello, my friends. This is The Art of Prepping. Let's talk about Spanish and foreign languages in general. I have a thing for Spanish. I do not speak Spanish fluently by any means, but I'm getting back into learning more about it. And I just wanted to talk about that it's a good idea for preppers or just as a hobby to get into a foreign language because it's very rewarding and it has a lot of benefits from it. Spanish, for example, is a pretty common language in the world. In fact, it's the second most spoken language in the world. There's 19 countries that speak it, and that translate to approximately 500 million people that have this language in use, either as their primary or secondary language. And so it is a very valuable language because you can connect with a lot of people because there's a lot of people who use it. So with that being said, in this video and possibly in future videos, we'll go over words or phrases or sentences to become more familiar with the language. Of course, it just depends on the response to this video if I make other videos about Spanish. So please let me know if you'd like further videos like this in the comment section. Please hit the button right there to like the video and to share the video. That goes a long way. So let's go ahead and go into a greeting for the day, the evening, and the night. To say the equivalent of good morning, you can say buenos dias. To say good afternoon, you can say buenas tardes. When it's dark outside, the equivalent of good evening or good night, you can say buenas noches. Now, anytime during the day, evening, or night, you can say, Hola, ¿qué tal? Hi, how are you? And the response would be, to a good friend, you can say, Bien, gracias, y tú, which means fine, thanks, and you. And to someone that you do not normally socialize with, you could respond with Bien, gracias, y usted, which means fine, thanks, and you. It's just said in a different context. When you are introduced to someone, you can say, mucho gusto, I'm glad to meet you. If the other person says mucho gusto first, you can answer igualmente, likewise. Or you can say el gusto es mío, the pleasure is mine. Or if you're a male, you can say encantado, I'm charmed. Or if you're a female, you can say encantada, I'm charmed. So that's kind of how Spanish is in a lot of ways. There's the ending on various words change depending on the context between like we or him or her and so forth. So there's a lot of ways you have to look at Spanish differently than English. Let's go over a few more phrases. For politeness, for example, we could say por favor, please, or gracias, thank you. Muchas gracias, thank you very much. Muchísimas gracias. That means thanks a million. Or de nada. De nada means you're welcome. Con permiso just stands for excuse me. I have to leave. Or lo siento mucho. I'm very sorry. Nos vemos. See you later. Adios stands for goodbye. And there are a lot of options when it comes to saying sometimes the same phrase. So you can kind of look at different ways to say hello and goodbye. So if you like this kind of video, this is kind of more of an experimental type video that I normally never do. Let me know, and we can maybe expand upon this and so forth. Thanks again for watching. Hope you got something from this, and I'll catch you later.